Greetings, everybody. Hello, Live Turkey J. He says, yo. Let me turn down the tunes a bit here. You know it's Christmas. You know what time it is. It's Christmas. That's right, everybody. Today we're into a Christmas Eve stream. Since when has Christmas Eve become a thing? You know, hold on. I was playing some video games. What do I play? I play Spellbreak. Let me just turn that off. Let me turn off my Switch. Let me turn off my TV. I don't want any competition with my Wi-Fi because that's the problem I've been having. Slow Wi-Fi. Where's Kevin? Kevin, you in here, Kevin? Kevin, Spectacular Kevin. If you're watching this, yo, what's up? We're doing story time. Or any of my friends out there. We have 10 followers. Thank you for following me, guys. This is Famous Mikey B on Twitch TV. You know what it is. It's story time. So, I decided, to kind of bundle up here and tell you a little story. But first, please give me, here, let me put on me hat. Alright, got me hat on. So you already know. Alright, so I'm going to ask the chat. Give me 3 words. There's only one viewer, so you can do it 3 times if you want. Give me just 3 random words, and I'll make up a Christmas story about those 3 words. But try not to make them Christmassy. I think I've said too much. So I'll just, here, let me have a gulp. Oh, hydrate level 3, please. Oh, you've got it. Gotta stay hydrated. Shout out to Live Turkey J. He's the bamboozle master. Our friend Fresh Wet was playing one of his Mario Maker levels. Couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite hack it. But it was great entertainment. I've been sitting in this chair for 2 hours, sitting here watching him. I should have done some calisthenics or something, just stretched. But I didn't. So now I'm not even quite ready for my own thing. So, but I told Jerry I'd be doing this, and I'll do this from time to time. So sounds like you can hear me good, and, right? And you can see me good. I've got me hat on. Oy vey, does this hat not even? It doesn't fit. Somebody got me this hat because, if you can tell, it's got a Darth Vader on it. Wait, where did it go? Darth Vader right there. And they're like, "Oh, you like Star Wars, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." So then they gave me the hat, even though I had plenty of Santa hats, but none of them with Darth Vader. Nope. Okay, so it looks like Jerry gave me 2 words. I should still have my chat scrolling on here somewhere, but I don't. You heard the stories. You heard the rumors. I was going to give up. But I'm not quite done yet. So, alright. It looks like we have a 3rd words. We have schmuck. We have Tyrannosaurus. And we have steamed. Steamed hams. Or steamed anything. This story is about the very, very first Christmas. The very first Christmas. Okay. I'll get my Santa hat on. Long time ago, there was a schmuck. A schmuck named Santa Claus. And he was roaming around the wilderness going, ho, 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 ho. And obviously he heard about the birth of Jesus. And he was like, Christmas. Yeah, it's very Christmassy. But nobody was celebrating. It's like y'all have this religion, but you don't have fun with it. So he started calling people ho, 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 ho. And they were like, "You dirty rotten schmuck, get out of here." They ran him out of town. They started throwing cans and bottles and rocks at him. He was a sad Sandy man. And so he was laying in his his cave of despair, going, "Why? Why don't they like me? All I'm trying to do is spread cheer by going ho 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 ho." And then a portal, you won't even believe it, a portal opened up, and it flung him to the prehistoric times, where he saw all manners of dinosaurs. He saw the long-necked dinosaurs called Brontosaurus. He saw the Stegosaurus. He saw all the other sources. He saw them all. There they were. And he saw the king of the dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And he was stomping around, mad as could be. Santa was there with his big old belly, and he was like, "Hey, ho ho ho, what's got you all riled up?" Tyrannosaurus looked at him and said, "Hey, nobody appreciates me. I'm a carnivore. I'm just trying to eat everybody. They want me to be a vegetarian like them, be on this vegan diet. It's not cutting it for me. You see?" So he's like, "Well, have you ever thought about steam?" And it's like, "Steam?" So yeah, steam from the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams? So yeah, you can steam clams. Here, he walks him over to the geyser and throws in a whole bunch of prehistoric clams. It's right in the geyser. And when he's cooking up the steamed clams, the clams are so stupid that they don't care. They get all steamed up and they start shooting out their pearls. Pearl, 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 pearl. And they start bubbling up to the top. It's like, wow, let me just, the T-Rex has got these little hands. He can't really quite collect them. And so he's like dipping in with his mouth. And that's how Hungry Hungry Hippos was invented. And then Santa saw this and he's like, wow, that's what an insight. What a great thing. So he had a revelation. Like, this looks like quite a good game. Don't worry, Tyrannosaurus Rex's problems never got solved. He was still a Tyrannosaurus schmuck. So Santa hops back into the portal and he builds Hungry Hungry Hippos. Well, he called it Hungry Hungry Tyrannosaurus Rex. But then, he play tested it, marketed it. It didn't go over too well with the initial crowd. So he changed it to the more popular animal of the time, the hippopotamus. The hippos, as they call them in the youthful vernacular. So he made the game Hungry Hungry Hippos. And he was going around town and he was like, look, we can play Hungry Hungry Hippos. That way you don't have to hit me with a rock. You can hit this little lever and the hippo goes out and collects all the pearls. Da, 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 da. Yep. And everyone loved it. And then after that, they kept asking him for more and more games. And they're like, Santa, we're bored. We need board games. And a little light bulb went off on his head. And he started making all of them. He made Monopoly. He made Guess Who, Kerplunk. He made them all. And then he branched out to other toys. Cowboy toys, dolls, all the rest. Balls and bats, jacks, Nintendo 64, laser tag, everything that you've ever gotten as a kid. Santa made that. And he wouldn't have made it if he wasn't inspired by the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the steamed clams. What a sight. I never did. Deadly Danger Dungeon. Exactly. He made them all. And that's the story of the very first Christmas. It was almost the last. Well, that was a fun story time. Let me see, what time is it? Oh my, it's almost midnight on the East Coast. Well, it looks like my stream's still going well. I'm not using any more than 20% my CPU. I have the green light. Only 1.3% dropped frames. I guess that's good. My lighting, I don't like the lighting at all. I don't like this hat. It's too little. Too little. What did we think about that story? And the Ouija board. Yes, Santa makes devilish products like the Ouija board. He doesn't discriminate. So that was the story of the first the first Christmas. I need a lamp. I need a lamp, or maybe I can turn off this light. Maybe that would help. I don't think that did anything. I think it was better when I had the lamp. You know what? Maybe that's not good. Decisions. You know, this is not your... It's not the fresh, wet stream. So, let's spin another Christmas yarn. Okay, alright. This is cool. Alright, we have a request. Tell my version of Aladdin. So I gotta change up the music. I could do, I'll try to mix in Christmas somehow. But, for right now, I'm gonna look up Arabian music. Please don't, you know what, it's fine. I need some Arabian Nights, like Arabian Days. More often than not, hotter than hot.
Watch live and local LA news.
Oh no, we're getting too many ads.
YouTube TV. Try it free.
The story of Aladdin in my own words. I gotta make sure this music's good. If it's not good, can't have it. Yeah, let me show you what I'm working with here. Where's my other thing? See, whoop. So look at this lady. It's just like, I typed in Arab music. They have this blonde lady with blue eyes. I don't think that's authentic. It's not authentic enough music for my stream. Okay, this is already immensely better. You gotta dig these jams. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. Yo, it's Arabian Nights like Arabian Days. Yo, Aladdin comes like days and days. Yo, he doesn't stop. He always plays. Yo, his name is Aladdin. And Princess Jasmine's there too. With Iago and Abu. Yeah. And then there's Sultan. And Jafar's up to tricks. Don't trust him cause he kinda stinks. Yeah. Let me turn this down a bit. This is too overbearing. This is too much. It's too over. Fake Arabian. Okay, this is better. This is mellow. Freestyle. You know me, I can't resist a good freestyle. It's my favorite number, free. Alright. You got me in the mood. The mood for Aladdin. A long time ago, in the sands of Egypt or Afghanistan, whatever, back in the day, there was a man, the titular man. His name was Aladdin. And Aladdin was known as a street rat, which was a derogatory term for a guy who was like a bum. He was like the Richard R. Dennison of Agrabah. And he was slumming around, right? He was slipping and sliding through the cracks of the town. And he was picking the pockets, you see. And he was stealing everything in sight, you see. And his monkey Abu was there. And Abu was like, give me some too. And so Aladdin had to steal for two, himself and his monkey friend. And one day, Princess Jasmine came down. And Jasmine was like, Aladdin! Aladdin! I see you stealing! You dirty street rat! And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it, princess. This is how I get by. I gots to eat. I gots to eat rigatoni. And so he snatches up a bread and it's like, here, take this street bread, you princess. And the princess is chewing on it. It's like, wow, I've only had palace bread. This bread really stinks. I can't believe you bums and peasants and such live like this. And he's like, who are you calling a bum and such? And it's like, you bum and such. So he's Aladdin's like, you know, I'm gonna show you a whole new world, but first let me hop in the Cave of Wonders, because I forgot this whole bit. So he's like, pause right there, Jasmine. I'll get back to you. So he sees an old man named Jafar. He says, Jafar, I want to press Jasmine. She's a princess and I'm a dirty rotten schmuck. You already know. So please, I heard that you have connections to the Cave of Wonders. Take me there, please. And he's like, I guess. And so he takes Aladdin by the scruff and just tosses him right into the cave. And he lands right on his caboose. Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta read the comments. These are funny too. He who lives in a street. Jasmine, yeah, she was rude. meats, and a man's gotta eat. Was this Aladdin? Aladdin Bums and Such full name. Yes, that's what it says on his government issued ID. Aladdin Bums and Such. In case you didn't know, like in The Lion King, Simba's last name is actually Simba Goldberg, but in Aladdin it's Aladdin Bums and Such. Anyway, so Aladdin Bums and Such goes into the Cave of Wonders. Well, he's tossed in. And he tumbles down, and there he meets, well, he doesn't meet, but he finds a lamp. And his filthy old monkey's in there too. And the lamp shoots out a blue genie. His name is Robin Williams, not Will Smith. And Robin the genie, he's like, hey, I'm Robin the genie over here. I'm telling jokes, and I'm doing shtick, and whatever. So he's, Aladdin is perplexed. He's actually quite bamboozled. He doesn't get all these references that he's making. Say, oh, you talking to me? You gotta be talking to me. It's like, oh, that movie won't be made for another 2,000 years. So he doesn't know these things. And he's like, well, what's going on? I'm quite perplexed. and Robin Genie Williams says, like, hey, I'm the genie. You're my master. You get 3 wishes. That's how it's done. And you can't wish to get out of this cave. And he's like, I didn't even know I was trapped. Yeah, you're trapped. Jafar's up there cackling at you. This is Jafar cackling. That's how he cackles. So Aladdin's like, well, I need a test of your powers. Like, are you really almighty? He's like, yeah, I'll prove it to you. I'll get you out of the cave. And he zips him out. He's like, wow, you're a trickster, alright. You got me out of that cave without even wishing. Well, alright, I want to be on top of you like white on rice. So please, use your next wish wisely. No more funny business, you see. And in case you didn't know, Jafar and Live Turkey Jay are best mates. Like, they go hand in hand. They go skipping down the street, like knocking ice cream cones out of kids' hands. They're just bad. And I'm sure Jafar... Oh, hush. Alexa is talking. I didn't want her to.
Sorry, I'm having trouble. Please try it in a little while.
Hold on, she's still talking to me. Whatever. I should change that for future streams. Shut up, Alexa, stop. Man, Alexa's annoying. Every time you say her name, like on purpose or not. Like she always responds. Like I don't get it. Yeah, what about brown rice? Am I a racist? No, I'm not. So yeah, you could Aladdin could be any kind of rice. He could have been white rice, brown rice, or even jasmine rice. Anyway, so where was I? Like now I have to start from the beginning. Arabian Nights, like Arabian Nights, is hotter than hot. Okay. Okay, and then they're at the Cave of Wonders, and they get back. Oh, no, there's also a flying carpet involved. Okay, so now I'm back. Okay, so Robin Genie Williams is flexing his genie muscles, and he says, "Okay, you got to make a good wish." And Aladdin's like, "I wish I wasn't such a dirty, rotten bum." He's like, "Well, okay." So he takes that government issue ID, cuts off the dirty, rotten bum, such and such, from the ID, slaps on, with the might of Zeus, slaps on the title Aladdin, Prince of all princes and kings and whatnot. So he goes from being a such and such to a whatnot, and gives him a nice new suit, gives him, transforms his monkey into a Rolls Royce, and he goes cruising into town, just running over all his street rat buddies. Like, look out, Tony. Look out, Omar. Look out, Shafanda. Pop, pop, pop. I don't care about none of you. And squeals right into the palace, just Tokyo Drift style. Goes right in there. And the Sultan's like, wow, this guy's great. Marry my daughter. Huxpa. And then Jasmine is like, can't argue with that. That's such a show. And it's like, but hey, you look familiar. He's like, no, I'm Prince Ali Baba. And she's like, no, you're not. You're the street bum. And he's like, I ain't no street bum. I was confusing. I go out there to confuse the street bums. And Jasmine's like, oh, okay, yeah, I do the same thing too. I gotta get out of the palace. So yeah, tell me about it. You got to try that nasty bread from time to time. Yeah. Oh, okay. So then he rolls up his red carpet, this flying rug, and then they go on a flight. They just take off, 1,000,000 miles an hour, and they're flying all around. And they go to China and see the fireworks and whatever. And then back home, Jafar steals the lamp, and he's like, I wish I was a big red devil. So when they finally come back, Jafar is there, and he's like wringing his hands like this, and he's like, aha, I'm a big red devil, and I'm throwing lightning bolt, fireball. And then Aladdin's like, I'm getting singed, I'm getting burned, I'm getting all kerfluffled over here. And so Live Turkey J says, tell him to rob a bank. He shan't do it. He also bamboozled my story time. Yup, he certainly did. Yup. Aladdin, Prince and such. Jasmine's sister Jasmine. Jasmine's sister. Jazz nice? Jazz nice. That's the sequel. Jasmine has a sister. Her name is Jazz Nice. She is nicer than rice. She is Jazz Nice. This is what's great about doing these late night streams. I can be completely drunk, but only on my lack of sleep, not on the booze. Where was I? Oh yeah. So the Red Devil Jafar comes out. And he's throwing all sorts of stuff, cans of paint, whatever, at Aladdin. And and by the way, Robin Genie Williams is under his grip, under his control, and has to do whatever he says. And he's like, throw the princess away, give me Aladdin, I want to snap him like a twig. And then Aladdin says to him, he says, Jafar, You think you're so great and powerful, but you can't be more powerful than the genie. He's like, well, I think I am. I'm a Red Devil man. He's like, no, genies are more powerful than Red Devil men. He's like, oh, really? Well, I guess I didn't take that into consideration. Well, okay. Genie for my last wish. I wish I was a genie like you. Genie's like, not good look, bro. But, so yes, I want to be a genie like you. So, okay, so you're a genie. Gets transformed into a genie, and then there's all this swirling. It gets swirled like a toilet. Right into the lamp. Like, pretend this is the lamp. Just, bloop. Here goes Jafar. And then Genie, unprovoked, throws the bottle into the Cave of Wonders. The end. And Jasmine and Aladdin get married, and Jazz Nice is the maid of honor, and Abu is the groom of honor, or the groomsman of honor, whatever. The best groomsman, whatever it's called. I don't know weddings. And they live happily ever after. The end. The end. Jasmine or Jazz Nice, which will suffice? Do you like white, brown, or other rice? Or mixed rice? It's a mixed rice couple. So yeah. That's my interpretation of Aladdin. Oh, I said I was going to tie it into Christmas. This is the Christmas bit of all of it. So Jasmine and Aladdin come back on their honeymoon to Agra, Afghanistan bar, and the genie's there, and he's in a hammock, and he's swaying back and forth, just relaxing, and the monkey's there with his pedicure and whatever, and Jafar is locked up, and they're all like, hey, we just went to Bethlehem in Jerusalem, which is not too far from where we live, and we saw like all sorts of people dressed up in like red robes and stuff, handing out candies, talking about Jesus and how he's very nice. He's quite a guy. So why don't we bring Christianity to Agrabah? And they're like, we've never really discussed this. We never really discussed religion, says the Sultan. But we're firmly Muslim here. We are firmly Muslim here, Jasmine. We cannot be Christians. That's what he says in his accent. So Jasmine's like, I didn't know you had to choose. We just want to be festive. Put up a Christmas tree. What is the harm? So they put up a Christmas tree, and they all sing Kumbaya around the Christmas tree, and then they're sacked by the Romans. The end. No, Santa didn't pop into this one, sorry. Alright, there goes my Agrabah music. So I've been streaming, let me see here. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for about roughly 30 minutes. Is there any other quick story time interpretations you want me to say? Are you enjoying yourself, one viewer or future viewers? Please comment below and let me know. Oh yeah, and then suddenly Wesley Willis comes in and just beats up everybody. If you don't know who Wesley Willis is, please look it up. Yeah. And his song would probably go something like, wait, hold on. Maybe I can find a Wesley Willis style beat. Bear with me. If you don't really know who Wesley Willis is, you're missing a completely, a part of your brain. You're just completely missing. No, wait. If you type in beat, instrumental? Would it be possible? I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Hold on. I found the karaoke version to Rock and Roll McDonald's. It is something that I did not want to look for, but here it is anyway. It is basically the same tune that goes with every Wesley Willis song in the world. So here we go. Rock and roll karaoke, rock and roll karaoke, rock and roll karaoke, rock and roll karaoke. One day I was streaming on Twitch. My Twitch was not going too well. I decided to do a rock and roll song for you. And in the end, I look like a schmuck. Rock and roll on Twitch, rock and roll on Twitch. Rock and roll on Twitch. Rock and roll on Twitch. Yeah, if you really don't know who Wesley Willis is, you need to look him up. Because if you think that I'm a bad singer, you should listen to his music. He is the worst. He is a downright dirty man. He is running me amok. He has nothing to say about anybody that's nice. And he has the same rhythm for every single song. Jerry's having a blast over here. That's great. This totally works. He's great though. Then I gotta describe a Weird Al Christmas after my song here. McDonald's hamburgers are the worst. They're worse than Burger King. The Big Mac has 26 grams of fat. The Quarter Pounder has 28 grams of fat. Aladdin in the cave. Aladdin is a slave. Aladdin will make you cry. Jasmine is not very nice. Rock over, Agrabah. Rock on, Afghanistan. You are worn out and depleted. Okay. This is what we do. Welcome to Famous Mikey B on Twitch TV. This is what we do. We just have fun. We just chatting. We just loving life. We are just having a good old time. Right. Okay. So you want me to tell you about like a Weird Al, like a Weird Al Christmas thing would be. Let me see. Let me get some polka instrumental. I love the music. Polka instrumental. Slave in a Cave is the real title. Yeah, that's right. Of Aladdin. No one would watch it.
Can't believe that Daniel deal you got me.
Oh, and enough with the ads. Wobbly boobly.
Surprisingly great rates to everyone. Sure you do.
Alright. We all know Weird Al Yankovic is a guy who is, well, he's weird. And so, what makes Weird Al weird? It's the polkas that he does. It's the parodies that he loves. Yeah. Weird Al is a guy that we know to be weird, and to be sure that I am weird for liking Weird Al. Yes, that's true. I like Weird Al. If you like Weird Al, then we can be friends. And then we'll do a Christmas song. It's a jaunty tune. It's a step in time. It's a thing that will make a good rhyme. I don't know. I shouldn't be singing on the spot. Don't put pressure on me. Don't you put that pressure on me. What's weird is like, I feel like Mexican music and like Polish music have like a very weird like similarity. Like I don't really get it. But anywho, like yeah, Weird Al would probably have, if he had a Christmas special, it'd be wackier than the Star Wars Christmas special, which is already pretty wacky. But it probably would start off like Al like waking up one day and going, "Oh my lord, I forgot tomorrow's Christmas," and his crazy hair is just flying everywhere, and he's like running to the store, and oh, you know what? I'm in the red now. Oh my gosh, now I'm in the red on OBS. Hold on, let me turn off this polka. Maybe that's what is going on here. all suddenly, now I'm having all these drop frames and stuff. Anyway, um, I don't know. Is someone using the internet? No, like this is bad. I should have stopped while I was ahead. But anyway, Weird Al, yeah, he'd be running to the store. He'd be like looking for all sorts of stuff. He's got to go to the hardware store. He's got to go to the party store. He's got to go to the party blimp. He's hanging out with Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Santa rolls by. All sorts of lovely stuff. You know, it'd be great. I definitely would endorse that. Yeah, it's acting up for some reason. Yeah, I don't. No, it's weird. Like, even without the music, it's still acting up. You hear that? Cut that out. That says, cut that out. But, anywho's, excusez-moi. I'm gonna wrap things up. Like, it's weird, like, the computer suddenly starts acting up out of the blue. So, that's my cue to wrap things up. I think I can do like a half an hour stream. That's about it. But anyway, I'll sing a quick wrap up song, and thank you all for joining me. Wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up. Yep.